Chaos Emerald in the Space Colony ARK. I've got to find out just what's going on up there.
We interrupt this broadcast for an important news flash. There has been a break-in at the Federal Reserve Bank today. Mysteriously, the only thing that was stolen was the Chaos Emerald. According to eyewitnesses at the scene, the suspect was identified as the world-renowned hero, Sonic the Hedgehog. The suspect was seen fleeing the scene, destroying the reserve's guard robots in his path. Stay tuned for more details.
Sounds more like the work of Shadow.
How pathetic. Find them before they escape! Maria!
What?
Shadow, I beg of you, please, do
Maria!
it for me. For all the people on that planet. Sayonara, Shadow, the Hedgehog.
I still remember what I promised you. For the people of this planet, I promise you revenge.
How's it going, everyone? This is Yxlarb, and welcome back to my Sonic Adventure 2 series. In the last episode, we began the Dark Story, released Shadow the Hedgehog from... oh, I just tried using the Lightspeed Dash there, but I don't have it yet. From his confinement, started looking for the Master Emerald pieces as Rouge this time, and made it back to Eggman's secret base, where I guess he realized that Shadow has managed to steal a Chaos Emerald. And this is what I'm talking about. So, you're going to find out in 2 seconds, so this isn't a spoiler. But what Shadow stole was the green Chaos Emerald, which is the one he always seems to gravitate towards for some reason. Like in Shadow the Hedgehog, for example, it's in the game Shadow the Hedgehog, it's the first one he steals. Or just steals. He doesn't technically steal it there. He stole this one here. He just obtains it first there. Anyway, here we go. We're finally getting to play as Shadow, my favorite character in the game. He's Sonic's counterpart, of course. And by the way, I don't know if I pointed this out, but if you hold the A button after you jump on these springs, you can, make your way further along there and kind of take shortcuts sometimes. And it's just a good platforming trick to know. But there, we didn't manage to do it well. Not that we need to anyway, really. That's annoying. Anyway, here, we've got Sonic's counterpart. We finally get to play as all of the characters in their respective action stages, I suppose. But as I was saying, so he stole the green Chaos Emerald. Obviously, he has an encounter with Sonic after Sonic defeats Bigfoot. And at that point, Sonic's already been arrested, presumably because they thought he was Shadow. So the military already apprehends Sonic. And then only after that point does Shadow show up. Well, actually, that causes even more confusion because Shadow obviously stole the Chaos Emerald here at night. Or even if he didn't steal it at night, the military, or the police, law enforcement in general, are chasing him right now at night, knowing he's at large. But then when Sonic escaped military pursuit, it was still daytime during the same day. And we know it was the same day, because, we don't technically know it's the same day, but pretty much we can assume it's the same day, because right after City Escape is when he fights Bigfoot. So why, if we already know Sonic's been apprehended, why are we going after Shadow now? Or at the very least, why doesn't the military realize that there's a second Hedgehog? Wow, that's the first time I've recognized that hole in logic, and I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to forget it, but we'll deal with it. We won't drive ourselves crazy. We'll just play along and have fun, enjoy the story for what it is, which is not perfect, and we'll just recognize that, okay? I think that's fair. I think that's the least we can ask for from this game. Carrying on. So, there we go. That pretty much shows you why things are complicated. But to go kind of back to my point that I started last episode, we saw that the stories technically matched up because, we saw Rouge and we saw Knuckles and we saw all that kind of play out, right? And I'm going to stop here for a second just to discuss this because this is bothering me. So we know City Escape is the first mission of the hero story. Then after that we go to Wild Canyon. The only thing that can resolve the discrepancy between, you know, where the City Escape / Radical Highway story is going with the Green Chaos Emerald versus Knuckles and Rouge's conflict over the Master Emerald is that the Master Emerald stuff happens first. That's the only thing that can resolve this. But as you guys saw during this episode, I definitely pointed out plenty of holes. One major hole that I didn't even realize existed before today. But we'll just have to live with it and move on.
Too easy for me.
What?
It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power.
That's the Chaos Emerald! Now I know what's going on. The military has mistaken me for the likes of you. So, where do you think you're going with that emerald? Say something, you fake hedgehog!
Chaos control!
He's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to warp.
Shadow. I'm the world's ultimate life form. There's no games. Farewell.
Shadow, what is it?
This is Rouge. I've located Eggman's base and will proceed to enter it now. I hate to say it. I guess I'm going to have to find that key first.
And we're back with the mysterious Rouge the Bat. And just to explain the gimmick of this level first, we got this giant bug-looking thing flying around. And if you let it get near you, and it recognizes you, it's going to shock you, more like laser you, and the screen will start flashing red. When it's flashing green, you're safe. And if it's ever near you, all you have to do is just stand in the shadows. That's it. You can see Rouge kind of, you know, hunker down like that. That's pretty much your sign that, oh, hey, I'm hidden. I don't have to worry about it. But you will have to worry about this bug flying throughout the mission just constantly. As you might have seen there, there's an upgrade, which is required. So I'm going to shoot this rocket. Those are usually very helpful. Make our way into the secret room to get the pick nails, which are essentially Rouge's equivalent to the shovel claw. Now we can dig. I guess not here, but we can dig somewhere. Oh, it's coming. Get in the shadows. But here, as you can see, we can dig. It's not really a problem. But we're looking for 3 keys, very similar to, well, exactly the same keys that Knuckles was looking for before. I guess after she breaks in, she hides them again so that Knuckles can re-find them. Wow. Getting to hiding. Where is he? This thing used to scare the hell out of me when I was growing up. When I was playing this and I had to deal with him, it's like, oh god, please leave me alone. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't want him to mess with me. All I want to do is find these keys. But the reason why I called Rouge mysterious earlier is because obviously she's in contact with somebody about entering Eggman's base. And it's not Eggman, because if it was Eggman, why would she be talking to somebody else about entering Eggman's base? Clearly, she's being very sneaky for whatever reason, and we will find out more about that later on. Of course, the important thing we know about Rouge is that her main motivation is jewels. She wants jewels, she wants the piece of the Master Emerald, she wants really anything she finds valuable. And, yeah, no matter what she might be doing here in Eggman's base, we know that's pretty much the bottom line. So, her motivation is similar to that of Knuckles. The only difference is that his is actually more important. Like, hers is all, you know, self-serving. Whereas finding the piece of the Master Emerald and maintaining its safety is actually important for Knuckles. And presumably Angel Island, though, as far as we know, it never gets mentioned in this game, so Kind of strange. Anyway, is it in here? Can't see, camera. Okay, it's very nearby. Must be in the walls somewhere. Or in here. I don't know. It was flashing red there in the hallway, so that makes you think it's in here. Might it be up here somewhere? No, it would definitely be flashing red. It's gotta be in the wall. I mean, on the walls in this room. Then it wouldn't make any sense to be anywhere else. Oh. There it is. Okay. If I could... That is one problem. It's really tough to climb. You see, as you can see, when you're on one plane, you can't cross over onto another, which I think is not really an oversight. I'm sure it was more like a... Okay, come on. I shouldn't be having this much trouble. I wouldn't call it an oversight. It's really just a technological limitation. It's going to happen from time to time. And we're just going to make our way through. Definitely not over there. Just keep running past. Oh, no. See, you get in the shadows, and then you're immediately safe. So, really don't need to worry about it. But, anyway. Nearby somewhere. So, sorry, guys, if I've been a little obsessive about, you know, the time frame and everything else in this game. You know, sometimes I just get carried away with those sorts of things. I'm just like, okay, I need to calm down. I need to stop thinking about it so much. Okay, where are you? Don't make me get a hint. What makes me feel extra rushed to get this done? Oh, shoot. Oh, you're in here. Okay, come on. Is this guy. You know, I want to find him really quickly so I don't have to worry about it. Condor's egg. Okay, so that means it's pretty much going to be out on here somewhere. No? Where's your egg? Quote unquote egg. What is that? What does that mean? It's gotta be buried somewhere, right? I mean. Oh, this is presumably the condor, and this is its egg. Wow, okay. I've never even seen that key placed before. That's really interesting. Okay.
It's all too easy for me. It's a space transporter. The destination has been set to ARK. Wasn't that space colony shut down over 50 years ago? What's he doing up there anyway? Doesn't matter. It's my mission to find out what he's up to.
Alright guys, now that we figured out it's Rouge's mission to find out what Dr. Eggman's up to, that leads us to, you know, some conclusions about what might be going on. But anyway, here we are back in Dry Lagoon, and I accidentally went to the wrong side to get the first quote-unquote optional upgrade for Rouge. It's one we've all become very familiar with, the Mystic Melody. Of course, as we know, this is just the same as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Sonic's Tails and Knuckles version. You pretty much use it next to these altars, and then something will happen. A portal will become available, a door will open, platforms for you to traverse will appear, and spoiler alert, Eggman and Shadow are both also going to get the Mystic Melody, and it's going to do the same thing for them as well. It's pretty much only primary use is to locate the hidden Chow, which is mission 3 for most of the stages. So there you go. That's the end of it. Anyway, back to it.
So this is the Space Colony ARK. I have to locate the central control room that Shadow mentioned before he left.
And here we are, officially at the Space Colony ARK. And I just realized, with this being mission 6, the first half of all the action stages belong to Eggman. Anyways, you can see the gimmick here is it's dark. Right now it's not, but as you can see in here, it's dark. What you have to do is shoot at something, anything, and then it gets brighter. So pretty much you'll be walking around in the dark for some time, just trying to make your way through. It's really not that bad. I mean, obviously you can see well enough. It's not really that big a deal. You got lasers on the ground though. Loud truck, love it. Not as much as I love a loud car, but loud trucks are also fine. Anyway, we got this door that's locked. We can't get through it. We got to hit this switch. Anyway, on the topic of Shadow, who we're trying to meet up with right now, this is one thing I actually, I didn't forget to address. It's just that there's so little time in each mission that, I don't want to fall on my green stuff. There's so little time in each mission. Oh, I wonder which switch opens this door. Wow. There's so little time between each mission that you just don't, you seem to not have enough time to go over everything. It sounds like there's something going on with a girl in his past named Maria, and what Shadow is under the impression of is that he promised Maria that he would basically get revenge on her behalf against all the people of the planet Earth. And we'll discuss that more in a second, after we pick up the jet engine, which is pretty much just the booster equivalent for Eggman. Now we can float, which makes things so great. Hovering just makes platforming that much easier. It makes traversing through the levels very, very efficient. That's the perfect term to use. It's definitely efficient. Anyway, so Maria, we don't know much about Maria yet. Don't worry, we'll do what we can to find out more as we progress through the story. But obviously she was very important to Shadow, and sounds like he saw her right before her presumed demise, and he's very angry about the situation. Obviously, it's something that would make him very emotional, and does. And like I said, we'll find out more about that. But for right now, we have to live in mystery. Although, this isn't the first time we've heard Maria's name. At the very beginning of the game, Eggman, when he was trying to access Shadow, the password to, I guess, force him to come out of his capsule type deal was Maria. And so, yeah, a little peculiar. But we'll find out more about that sooner rather than later. For now, we have to keep playing as Eggman as we traverse through basically the equivalent of Eternal Engine from the Hero story. Of course, I'd say it's probably a little more manageable. I feel like Eternal Engine, I mean, as you guys saw, sure, I spent some time chatting and getting the booster and everything like that, but it just seemed like it was a mission that took forever. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna try to lock on to everything here. Missed one there. That's okay. You guys know I don't really care about points too much. It can really take the fun out of the level. That's one thing I find peculiar. So, obviously the original Sonic the Hedgehog games, you know, the ones on on the Sega consoles, were, well, yeah. The very first few Sonic games, they were all meant for you to go as fast as you possibly could, and to master the levels and then go back after you've mastered them and just fly through them as quickly as you possibly could. These don't work quite the same way. I mean, obviously the mech stages definitely don't work that way, but neither do even the running stages with... Okay, where am I supposed to go here? Okay, shoot these guys before they shoot at me! Oh, I was so close. Okay, this is where they want me to go. Oh, no! Dang it. I was going to say, though, you can't fly through most of the Sonic or Shadow missions. They want you to be getting points. They want you to be doing tricks. They want you to constantly be improving your overall score versus just completing the mission very quickly. And that's honestly why I don't care for the introduction of the ranks. You know, in Sonic Adventure DX, there were no ranks. You just play through a mission, and then once you play through the mission, then you play through the next mission, which, you know, also doesn't have ranks, and you play through the next one. They just get more difficult by virtue of being more difficult. You know, more difficult platforming challenges or whatever else. They don't have the ranking system kind of in place. And I don't know, maybe, you know. Oh, look, you can see Big the Cat over here. Hurry, shoot something. Yeah, over there to the left. That's one of the many cameos he makes in this game. I was surprised that we didn't get very many of them in the Hero story. I don't know if it's random or if you have to do something specific to see him, but it's always nice to see him. Anyway, I don't care for the ranking system because I would rather just fly through the stage. Now, I will say, if the ranking system was based on your overall speed through the stages, that would be one thing, but that's not what it is. It's based on performing tricks and collecting rings and defeating enemies, and I just don't find that to be as enjoyable. I mean, it's fine, it is enjoyable, but sometimes I just want to fly through the missions. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We finally made it to Space Colony ARK. We're about to be in the central control room. See Shadow again, finally, because you guys know I love Shadow. And then we'll be able to progress with the story and see where things go with the Eclipse Cannon. See you guys next time.
That was too close.